When people talk about the biggest villains in Game of Thrones, they usually mention kings, dragons, or psychopaths. But what if I told you one man caused more chaos than almost everyone else combined? A man with no army, no dragons, not even a powerful family name. Yet because of him, families were destroyed, kingdoms went to war, and thousands died. This is the story of Littlefinger, and how one man nearly played all of Westeros. Littlefinger wasn't born powerful. He came from a small house that most people barely cared about. And maybe that's exactly why he became so dangerous. Because while everyone else chased power with swords and armies, he learned how to control people. And once you understand people, you can control almost anything. One of the first major disasters he helped create started with something incredibly simple: a lie. After someone tried to kill Bran Stark, Littlefinger told Catelyn Stark that the dagger belonged to Tyrion Lannister, and that changed everything. Because now the Starks had another reason to distrust the Lannisters: more anger, more suspicion, more conflict. And this is what made Littlefinger different. He didn't create chaos with violence, he created it with information. Then came the moment that probably changed Westeros forever. Ned Stark trusted him, even knowing Littlefinger was suspicious, and still believed he would help. And Littlefinger used that trust perfectly. When the time came to choose sides, he betrayed Ned immediately. That betrayal destroyed the Stark position in King's Landing. And once Ned fell, everything got worse. Wars started, families collapsed, power shifted. One betrayal changed almost everything. Littlefinger had a pattern. People weren't people to him. They were opportunities. He manipulated Lysa Arryn for years, used her feelings, used her loyalty. And when she became a problem, he pushed her through the moon door. Cold, simple, done. Then there was Sansa. He acted like he was protecting her, helping her survive. But almost every move came with another hidden motive, and giving her to Ramsay Bolton? That's probably the moment many fans stopped seeing him as clever and started seeing him as dangerous. There's one quote that explains Littlefinger better than anything else: "Chaos is a ladder." That wasn't just a cool line. That was his entire strategy. Create confusion, keep people fighting, move while everyone else is distracted. Again and again, it worked. Which is honestly why he survived so long. In the end, Littlefinger lost because he made the same mistake many smart characters make. He thought he couldn't lose. He tried turning Arya and Sansa against each other. Create fear, create division, create more chaos. But this time, the game didn't work. For years, he controlled everyone around him. Then suddenly, nobody believed him anymore. And once Littlefinger lost control of the story, he lost everything. Littlefinger never ruled Westeros. He never sat on the Iron Throne, but few characters changed the world more than he did. Because sometimes, the most dangerous person isn't the strongest one. It's the person standing quietly in the corner, making everyone else destroy each other. And honestly, that might be what makes Littlefinger terrifying. Consider subscribing.